guys, welcome to this Wednesday edition of the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. And if you guys do enjoy the return of the gaming news today, please remember to smack the like button as always. Now let's get to our first gaming news report of the day. As you guys already know, some rumors have been flying around over the last few weeks about the PlayStation 4 and its possible overheating issues. Now I've reported on this issue a couple of times. In the initial report I did say that the console does have overheating issues. And in the second report I wasn't quite as sure because it seems like that red line of coma, or whatever you want to call it, isn't actually real. So the only way to actually find out if this is all true, if the console does have overheating issues, or even if the Xbox One has overheating issues, is that you have to check with the developers. And well, some developers have come out and said that the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 both don't have any overheating issues. Switchblade Monkey's creative director Yusuf Mapara, working on the game's Secret Ponchos, had the following to say. We've been using a bunch of dev kits. They've been on almost all the time, sometimes even overnight. They've always stayed cool, never even gotten warm, so it has never suggested a threat of a problem. We have had no problems with any of the dev kits throughout development. Now on top of what he just said there, I'm going to throw up a few more quotes on screen if you guys want to take some reading time. And basically you guys can see that none of the consoles have any overheating issues. Obviously these consoles are on all the time as they've stated because they're developing for games. But one key thing I'm worried about is, are they actually having these consoles out in the open, or are they having them in boxes? Because even though I'm pretty sure these consoles won't overheat if you just got them next to your TV, if you have them under your TV in like a TV unit like you guys can see behind me, there may be an issue still. Because as you guys have seen, the consoles do have a few issues when you put them in a display case. So if a TV unit is kind of similar to a display case, there isn't too much air circulation, there could be some problems. I'm not sure, I guess we'll have to find out when the consoles do come out. So yeah, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 look to have no problems right now for overheating. Anyway, that is the opening news for today, so don't worry too much about overheating because the developers have come out and said there's no overheating issues. But anyway, now it is time for the big news. Big news! So we have a few news reports in the big news today, and let's get right into it. The first news report is that if you logged into GTA 5 yesterday or today, you may have noticed that there is a new online title update. This title update is 1.05 and it fixes a few little problems. Most of you guys probably didn't have these problems, but it's just there for anyone that did. Now, one big thing that Rockstar admitted to when they actually put this update out is that the GTA Online stimulus package will be distributed in the next couple of days. So that means it could be out tonight or it could be out even tomorrow. But judging by Rockstar's previous record, I don't even believe them this time. So yeah, you guys and myself could be getting the stimulus package of $250,000 this week. But don't get too excited, then again, it could be even out while this video comes out because Rockstar could be like, hey, surprise! But one thing to point out is that Rockstar also said that everyone's going to get it at a different time. So if your friend gets it before you do, just be patient because they're rolling it out to millions of people or whatever. Anyway, to our next bit of news, and it's something a little different. It's racing. Because Forza Motorsport 5's car pass is going to cost you $50. The car pass is basically going to give you your first 6 batches of add-on content. So if you're a really big Forza fan, if you're a really big racing fan, or just a car fan or whatever, you can get this pack for $50 and save yourself some money. Because from what I'm hearing, each pack is $10, and with 6 packs that's $60, so basically you're going to get $10 off the final price. That's if you get the $50 pass, so yeah, you get it all at once. Now moving from Forza 5 into another racing game, it's Need for Speed Rivals, because Need for Speed Rivals will now be a PlayStation 4 launch title in North America. Yesterday, EA announced that the PlayStation 4 version of Need for Speed Rivals will hit stores at launch. This means that the PlayStation 4 version will be out on November 15 compared to the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC on November 19. Then on November 22nd, the Xbox One version will be here. Now my guess behind EA's reasoning is that if you do look at the PlayStation 4 launch lineup, there isn't too much to choose from. Yeah, there's some downloadable games, some cross-platform, and even some first-party games. But now that you add Need for Speed in there, which is a pretty fun game, and you can play with your family, whatever, that seems like it could be a possible choice for someone in-store go, hey, I didn't know this was coming out, and they actually buy it now. So basically, it will be an impulse buy, or maybe even a choice over something else that we're gonna grab. So yeah, this is actually a pretty smart move by EA, and anyway, that is it for the gaming news today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Now Gorilla Man is here with his question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, the question is, if you could remove one video game from the world, what game would it be and why? So put your answer down below in the comment section. If you the next show, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smack the like button because I'm ChampChong. Max is showing how the answer to my previous question.